Okay, so let's go to the class front page. Okay. It just sometimes work. Okay. So if you go to the course front page, you will see actually the title of this course, right? And actually all of the important information is in the product web page. So I would strongly suggest you to bookmark the course web page, right? Because all of the course related information is in this page. Okay. See that? Okay. Oh. So everyone, please go to this web page. Can you see the this thing? If you turn on your desktop, you actually see the. So please go to the page if you have your notebook with you, right? I'll give you some times. So, everyone here? So if you do not have your notebook with you, you can actually take a look at it on your Naver. Everyone here already? Need more time? Raise your hand, okay? Okay, so we are in the product front page, right? So this is our course ID, the time, place, and actually we will have a collaborative learning sessions because you do not have programming experience, right? So if I give you actually today we will have a personal personal assignments, right? So when you do the assignments, you might need some help, right? So we have some teaching assistants. So first thing, let me introduce our teaching assistants to you, okay? Can you guys go to here? Actually, you can see the name of teaching assistants here. See, it's their name, okay, and also their email, right? Okay. So after the class, if you have some thing that you need help, actually our teaching assistants can help you, right? This one is Hong Pei Sen, okay, the first one, and his English name is Becken, okay, Becken, okay, so Becken Hong, and the second one is Xie Pei Xuan, okay, Pei Xuan Xie. I think you do not have an English name, do you? No. So just call you Pei Xuan, right? And the third one is Liang Ci, Huang Liang Ci. Okay? So you have an English name? Huh? Lia. Okay, so this is Lia Huang. All right? So this is our TA and their contact, the way to contact them, right? So actually, after the class, I would talk to them, and they were. I think today we will need to do some homework assignments, and if you have problems in doing this homework assignment, we will have a time. We will have a co-learning time, okay? TA assisted learning time. Maybe set in the evening, right? So you can actually go to that session, and sometime I will also be there, right? So to help you with your homework assignment, okay? Okay, so please. Okay. So this front page is very, very important, okay? Now, there is an initial questionnaire, right? That I actually I told you that I sent you a welcome letter, but actually, because the app drop process, and also I found that we have some problem in our school email system. In the summer, I actually upgrade the software, and I think it's not very successful upgrade. A lot of people do not receive the welcome letter. Okay, so if you do not receive the welcome letter, this is the good time to fill in the initial questionnaire. It's very important because I need to know your background, right? I need to know your capability so I can design the course to fit your needs, right? So this is, I told you that we designed this course specifically for the non-engineering, non-programmer, and that to get some idea about the business analytics, right? And to do that, we need to do some programming. But don't worry too much. We will give you enough time to learn how to do the programming. Actually, in this eras of big data, artificial intelligence, where data is everywhere, it's very important to know how to use the data, right? How to utilize the data. And the only way that you can take the full value of the data is to programming, right? Okay, but programming is not so difficult as you will see in the next few weeks. So don't worry too much. Okay, just stick with us. I and our TA teams will help you to have you run the program, right? Okay, so the initial programming form is here. So if you have not filled in the programming form, please fill in the programming form now. Okay. I will give you some time to do that. Okay. So let me say it again. Right now, if you still do not fill in this form, please fill in the form right now. Okay, I'll wait for you. Have you go to the website yet? But up to this time, I see 14 people has already enrolled into this class. Okay, but only 11 people has filled in the form. So, but today we see actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually see 20 students in the class right now, right? So, uh, if you want to take this course, right, make sure you have to fill in this form, right? Because in this form there is a field called let me show you the form. It's here, right? Um, in the form you will need to I will need you to send in your email account, and also I will ask you to enroll to a data platform called DataCamp. Okay, right? Today is homework assignment. You will need to do your homework in the DataCamp environment. Okay, so you need to fill in your Gmail account, right? So I can send email to you without problem, right? And also you can use your Gmail account to sign in the DataCamp, to create an account in the DataCamp, okay? If you go to DataCamp and you do not have signed in, you will ask you to sign in, right? So use your Gmail that you fill in here to apply for your DataCamp account. And you will need to do your homework assignment in the DataCamp environment. You get me? Okay? So you have to fill in the form, and I have to know your DataCamp account so that TA can... Actually, if you go to DataCamp, you want to do the homework assignment, you need to pay them, right? But but actually, I already applied the DataCamp classroom for you for all of the students inside this class, right? So I must know your Gmail and DataCamp account, so I can actually give you the permission to take the DataCamp courses free, okay? This is very nice because for this semester, you can take every DataCamp class, okay? In the DataCamp, there are like more than 1,000 courses, data courses in the DataCamp, right? So as long as you are in the classroom, as long as we put you into the DataCamp classroom for IV533, you can use the DataCamp courses, all of the DataCamp courses, for the entire semester, okay, for free, okay. Otherwise, you will need to pay them for the course that you sign in. All right, okay. So it's very important. You must fill in the form now. Actually, I can check how many people has filled in the form right away, okay, because we are filling the form in Google Sheet, right? So I can actually read in the sheet. And I see that right now we already have 20 people fill in the form, which means that all of the people here have filled in the form, right? Okay, I can actually see how many people of you. Oh, sorry. And I see that actually two people that are already in the course selection systems has not filled in the form yet. Okay, let me try it again. Okay. This is the this is why we want to write program, right? Because I have write the program there, so immediately you submit the form, I can see the result, right? Okay, I can read the 21 questionnaire from the network, right? And I can check the ID with the check the difference between the form and actually our course selection system. In the course selection system, I already only have 14 people here because the add jobs status is not done yet, right? Okay. At the end of the week, I hope that all of the people that enrolled into this course actually has your questionnaire filled in, and then I can see how many people. See, actually, we only have 2 people know how to do programming in R, right? Okay, so I can assume that no one know how to do R. Okay, so in that case, I will start from the very beginning, and starting from today, we'll spend some time in learning R. Okay. Now, Um, let's see. So anyone still working on this survey form? Anyone need more time? No, right? So I'll just go on, right? Okay. Remember that you want to bookmark the course front page, right? So every time you go to here, you will see see every information. We actually have a Facebook Facebook group, okay? So you can actually you will ask to join this group. Everyone, please join this group right now, okay? Join this group right now. And we also have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel, right? Because sometimes we are going to post information to you via the Facebook and also via especially when TA want to announce some information, they will actually use this Facebook group, okay? So make sure you join the group, join this Facebook group, and actually subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? So that we can send the information, have a better communication with you, okay? And also, all of the material, we do not have a textbook in this course, right? So all of the material is actually web-based, all right? So we have a Google Drive share folder, okay? You can go to the share folder now, and you will see that we have Unit 1 and actually have a course schedule here, okay? Can you see this? Right? Okay, let's go back. So actually, this is our tentative schedule, right? Because I already see some questionnaire, so I know that we will need more time for our programming. Okay, so actually I will spend like 5 or 6 weeks teach you how to do data analysis via R programming, okay? And then I will teach you how to do the data exploration, right? Today in the business environment, we will have a lot of data, right? So the first thing you get the data, you want to look into the data and explore the data to see your current situation, right? You want to do an assessment on your current performance, right? Compare your performance with your competitor, right? How do you know your current situation? You actually can summarize the data, analyze the data, and then from there you know how you are performing right now, right? That's the first thing that data can do, okay? And the second thing that data can do is to predict the future. The first thing is to know yourself, right? Know your current situation. It's the first thing you want to do, right? The second thing is you want to predict the future, right? Okay? And in order to predict the future, we must build model, right? And before building model, we need to know some probability. In the survey form, I also see that some of your people actually already have some statistics or probability background, and some of the people actually do not have this experience. But do not worry too much. We are not using very difficult statistic theory or statistic technique here in this course. Okay, even if we are using that, we will have some high-level package to help you to do that. Okay, so we will spend some time after doing data exploration to know the current situation. I will teach you some probability statistic and also modeling, so that you can build model to predict the future, right? When we do the business decision, the most difficult things is that we do not know the future for sure, right? There are a lot of uncertainty in the future. And that's what makes business decision difficult, right? If you know the future, then decision is easier. It's usually a lot easier to make, right? But you do not know the future, right? There are uncertainty there. So by using data, actually we can build a model that can predict future, okay? So you have some idea about what is gonna happen, what is likely to happen, what is not likely to happen, okay? Uncertainty is still there, but after doing the model, you will have some you will have some prediction capability. You can tell that approximately the the future will be here, there, or any, and then you will see that how certain you are, right, about the prediction, right? So that's what we are doing in these 4 weeks, and then we actually after learning these techniques, I will give you some real business case, right? So at the end, by the end of the semester, you will have the capability to use what we learn, right? And use some real business data, okay, to do data exploration, so that you know the status, you know the performance of your company, and then you will build model to predict the future. And based on the knowledge of current situation and the future uncertainty, then you can make the plan and try to evaluate what is the likely outcome, okay? What is the expected value of the action that you take to the cost and benefit, right? To do a cost-benefit analysis of the strategy of the business plan that you make for your company. Okay, so that's the tentative game plan, and I will adjust depending on your progress. I will actually adjust the course content along the semester. Okay. Actually, week 17 and 18 is the kind of self-learning things, right? And because we have data camp, so go there, and at week 17 and 18, basically I will give you some suggestion, so you can do the self-learning of the data camp platform, right? Okay. Now, the technology that I told you that you learn in the school will be outdated very quickly in this time, right? Because the advance of generative AI, the artificial intelligence, that type of things, right? So I think in this generation, in your generation, what you need to learn in the school is to learn how to learn, right, by yourself. That's very important, right? And that's why in the curriculum, usually we'll only have 16 weeks every semester, and the last 2 weeks is reserved for self-learning, right? I will give you some suggestion, and you can use the data camp platform to do the self-learning after that. As I told you, you can use the data camp for about 6 months, okay? So, and because you are free, right? So I'll give you some suggestions so you can do some self-learning then, okay? So this is the basic game plan for this semester. Any any problem up to this point? Yeah? Speak louder, please.
I'm so sorry, but December 25th, isn't it National Holiday for Christmas?
December 25th? Is it the holiday?
I think
Yeah, the constitutional holiday. It's a new one.
Let me see. This is Christmas, right? So
like constitutional day. They announced it as a national.
December the 25th.
那个行宪纪念日。
But I did not see that in our in the school calendar though.
I think it was announced during summer.
It is updated or what?
I must have fallen asleep.
So yeah, actually like the day, right? This is 国庆日, and actually this is the Midsummer Festival, right? So holiday will be marked in red color, but I don't see December 25th as a.
The calendar was written in April.
Sorry?
I think the calendar is written in April.
Oh, okay. So maybe the calendar is updated. Let me check. Okay, so I've
是确实好像有，它卡在这个很好笑的地方。这个12月25号，
oh
新宪那个新宪纪念日，
oh I see.
对，
Okay, okay, okay. All right. So we will have a holiday, and I will adjust our content for that. Okay. So for today, for the rest of today, as you can see that for every week we will have a unit, right? Okay. So if you click on the unit 1, you will go to the unit page, okay? And this is the unit outline. This is what we are going to do today, right? Okay. And there are some preparation, as I say that I will introduce our TAs already for the initial survey form you're already doing, right? And there's a thing that I need to announce right now is that actually I will break you down into groups, okay? Since we have 20 people, I will actually like to divide you into 5 groups, right? So 4 people in one group, okay? And because we only have 2 people that can write our program, right? So I will kind of let you do the grouping, right? 4 people in one group, right? So after you decided, you had better do the grouping today, right? So after you decided you're a group member, you can go to the TA, right? And tell them what is your grouping, okay? So starting next week, we will have some group activity. And sometime we will have homework assignment for group, okay? So group co-learning is very, very important because in the beginning when you do a programming, it's very easy that you left off a quote, you let off a comma, and then the entire code would not run, right? If you do it alone at home, actually you can spend like 1 hour just because you miss a comma, right? Or just because you miss a quote, right? But if you do the programming together, do your homework together, then it's a lot easier to help each other and save yourself a lot of time, right? Especially for the beginners, right? Okay, so I will highly encourage you to, like, after you form the group, starting this week, you can actually arrange a time so that you can write your homework assignment together, okay? Sit together and help each other will make the progress a lot easier, right? Especially for beginning, as I say, if you do it at home, then you can stuck there for like 1 hour for very, very trivial, very, very. You just miss a quote, you just miss a space, you just mistype something. You can stuck there for hours, okay? But if you like work together, then it would usually a lot easier to get started, right? Programming is not like the thing that teacher can teach you. You just go to the class and I say something to you. You just take in the information. Programming is like riding bicycle, right? No one can tell you how to ride bicycle only by talking, right? That's not impossible, okay? The programming is something like speaking, right? When you speak the language, actually no one is teaching you the grammar, no one is teaching you the syntax, anything, right? You just need to practice, use it again and again, right? And then you will get the fluency of that language. In that sense, programming language is the same as the natural language, right? You need to practice. So I'll give you a lot of homework assignment and try to like pull you up in the first few weeks of this course, that you get familiar with this R programming interface, okay? So we will have team assignment, and we will have the team homework in the midterm. We will have a midterm presentation, and in the end of the semester we will have a final presentation. Okay, so we do not have exam. We do not have examination, but we do have a presentation in midterm and also in the final. Okay, and so every group will have to present every group will have to present have to do a midterm and also a final presentation. Okay, usually I will ask you how to do that along the course, right? So don't have to worry about that yet, but to know that for every team you will need to do a midterm and also have to do a final presentation. Okay, and because of you have a lot of group assignment, and you also have the midterm and final in group, right? So we will have a cross-rating, which means that at the end of the semester, you will need to rate the contribution of your teammate. Okay, so don't, sometimes people will complain about some free rider, right? See, he just in the team but he do nothing, right? So don't do that, right? Because at the end of the semester, I will ask you to like do a cross-rating, so your contribution to the team will be rated by your team members. Okay. Okay. So actually, I say that we were. I think our TAs, they were actually have some discussion, and actually they will give you some time that you can come in. They were actually follow a classroom, and then you can come in to write the homework at that time if you can, right? Okay. In the survey form, actually I have surveyed your available time, right? So let me read again and see if we have more people. Yeah, right now 21 people is here, and I can see your available time. This is programming, right? I have data, right? and then I can analyze the data and see this is the time available, right? Okay. So it looks like the best time for the free session is at Friday morning. But Friday morning is impossible because some of our TA or already have course in the Friday morning, right? So maybe Tuesday evening is a good time, which is today's evening, right? Okay. But however, this is just for reference, right? So Wednesday is also good, right? Monday is also good, right? Okay. So TA, please discuss yourself and try to announce the time for this week's TA time, okay? And follow a classroom. And as I told you, the TA will do their announcement in the Facebook group, okay? So please join the Facebook group, and later on they will tell you what is the time for this week's TA time, right? So if you have problem with your homework, you can actually bring there. Or actually, you can actually just bring your homework there and do the homework at the TA time. Okay? That's the way we run the class. Any problem? So we do have some logistics, and as you know by now, we actually spend a lot of time trying to design the course. Actually, the course material, most of this course material is, let me say it this way, because of the importance of business analytics, the world-class business school, for example, like Harvard Business School, like the MIT Sloan Business School, right? Like Columbia Business School, like Wharton Business School in Philadelphia. They already have this online course for business analytics, right? So most of the cases actually I look into this world-class university and take their example, and then I do some modification to make this course material, right? And besides the lecture, we also have lots of resource. We only have 20 students, right? Then we have 3 TA here, right? So they will give you assistance, okay? We also have TA time. So after that, besides the lecture, you also have time to get assistance, okay? And all of this arrangement is just to like introduce the data programming skill to you, right? So you can already see the power of the. I believe that you can already see the power of this of programming, right? Right now, see, you fill in the questionnaire, and I can read the questionnaire like with a few lines of code. I can read in the questionnaire, and with a few lines of code, I can see that what is the best time for the TA studying time, right? And this environment is the R programming environment. For the rest of today, we will do 2 things. The first thing is that I plan to do a very brief introduction of business analytics, right? What is BA? Why we are learning BA? Why we want to learn BA in R, right? And the last thing that I want to cover is that we know that the large language model, the generative AI like ChatGPT, Google Gemini type of thing is very, very popular and it's programming very, very fast right now, right? But the business analytic is different from the artificial intelligence, and I want to do some, give you some guideline about when to use analytic and when to use the generative AI. Okay, so this is the first thing that I want to do. And the second thing that I want to get started is, starting from today, I want to kind of like teach you what is programming and what is R language. And I will teach you how to install the R and RStudio in your notebook computer, right? And get you ready to write program, right? That is the second thing that I want to do in the third hour. This is the second hour, I believe, and this is for the third hour. Okay, that is the game plan for today. Any question? Okay, if no question, let's take a 10 minutes break, and let's be back at 10 after 10. Okay. Is it okay? My English should be okay, right? For most of you, okay? If you have not signed in, please go to TAs. There is a sign-in sheet.可以，可以。到时候你如果选不上，我可以异常处理帮你讲。好，好。Sorry?
I'm a bit worried because I'm here on scholarship and I'm afraid that my grades will be a little bit low. Would you be able to offer me extra credit homework to keep my grades? Because I need to maintain my grade.
You worry about your grade?
Because I'm on scholarship.
You are on scholarship, so what is the minimum grade you have to have?
Like, I need to maintain my grade above, like, so I need to make sure that I need a good grade. So would you be open to giving me like extra credit for homework?
Can you write me a mail?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay, and then let me know your special
Sure.
problem. I try to accommodate that, okay? Yes.
So actually, I think that this course is quite over for me for this semester, so we can ask whether if next semester is open this courses or
It will be next week. Next year.
next year in the first semester.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's to be, actually, it would not be easy. This is not an easy course. You will need to spend a lot of time. First to learn programming and then learn how to apply programming to data to do a business planning, right? So this is not easy course. You need to spend a lot of time here, really. So if you are actually too busy, you can actually consider. Don't push yourself too hard, right? But this is not for every semester. It's like if you want to take the course, you need to take the course next year. Yeah.
Okay, so I have one question. So since you have said that R is kind of our big programming language, right?
Yeah.
And I also have some experience in the workplace, and we usually only use SQL or Python to do analysis. So why don't we study Python in this course instead of R? Because
Okay. I will explain that later in the course. Actually, Python is a formal programming language. So if you are doing that for engineering, if you are a programmer, I believe that Python is the right choice. But actually, as you can see, that most of the students here, they don't have the programming experience. Right? So R is actually have a lower entry barrier, as you can see.
So it means R is more easier.
Yeah, it's more easier to get started for business students. So a lot of business school, a lot of people doing social study, a lot of people in the medical area, they will choose to use R instead of using Python because for them it's easier to get started.
Yeah, because in my mind, I always assume that R is only suitable for research. If you want to do research in the laboratory, you should learn R. But if you want to come to the
Actually, I'll cover that. I will cover that later on when we. That's why.
in here, right?
Yeah, it's in here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. If you actually refer to the class that I just mentioned, like MIT Sloan Business School, like Harvard Business School, Wharton Business School, they are also using R for in the
In the school.
in the business school, because in the business school the program that we do is not for production, right? You don't want to deploy your program to run it again and again many times. No, you really don't use programming for that. In our context, we are using programming language to explore the data, to analyze the data, to predict the future. So in that case, actually using R is easier. It's easier. And, I believe that. I know that this is a very common question for Python users. When you used to one language, if you can do Python, then R should be no problem for you. Okay? Okay. Python has a lot of overhead, right? Because they are object oriented, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. It has the concept of method, attribute, class inheritance, and also it's a list-based programming language. So for the beginner, the learning curve is actually longer.
Okay, so one more
If I want to do Python, then the entire semester is actually for Python. But I do not have time to cover business logics. Okay. Yeah.
So can we use our language to do to apply in our thesis for the next year? Like the
Test?
thesis.
Thesis.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of people using R for their thesis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Actually, I think in academia, more people is using R than Python, except in the engineering
Okay.
school. In the business school, medical school in the social science area. I believe R still has
It's still powerful.
popular.
Okay.
It's still popular, I would say so.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
可以说说
啊，
我想问说，就是明天礼拜五的早上是不是有开另外一堂，就是商业数据分析师？
对，但是对。
那你说那堂课跟今天的会有什么差别？
我想明天的那个课会内容会稍微多一点，因为那一堂课里面会有一些同学他是本来就会写程式的，不像是这一门课对。
所以另外明天那堂课的大部分的同学都已经会写程式。
不是，大概也是只有1/3、1/10的这样，
就难度会比较高，
会比较多一点，内容会比较多一点。那 IB 这边嘛，因为大家语言又不一样什么的，我都会放慢一点。
中文授课。
对，明天那堂课是中文授课。
所以如果说就是如果今天我修这堂课，然后明天去旁听也是可以的。
也是可以啊，或者说你要不要就直接修明天那堂课，不是就好了？
我没有什么基础，我也怕会跟不上这样子。
哦 ，OK， 好啊，好。
所以你说明天课很多出来的部分是可能在学期后半段比较难讲。
对，他前面做 R 的部分可能会精简一点，然后后面的部分就会。不过我想大部分是一样的啦，就是这样子其实有点 duplicate。
或者说，我今天可能没有听得很懂，明天再去复习。
对，你今天如果没有听得很懂，